Me again. Okay, so in this video I want to talk about how I fell pregnant. So I gave a little bit of details on how I fell pregnant with my second, but I just pretty much want to explain everything in the hopes that it's going to help somebody who's been having lots of miscarriages. So, with my first pregnancy, as a lot of you know, ended in a miscarriage. So in that pregnancy, my periods were like all over the place, but I still really wanted to fall pregnant. So it took a bit over a year for us to fall pregnant, and it was a really tricky time because my husband won a position which meant he was flying out, flying in, and it was a 4 weeks on, 4 weeks off. So it was really tricky to pinpoint the ovulation and to try and baby dance at the right time. So to try and stimulate ovulation, I used Vitex, and it really works. Like, I would start taking it after my period would finish. Probably a couple of days later, I would take Vitex, and I would use the Clearblue ovulation tests, and within 2 to 5 days I would ovulate. And I strongly believe that this really helps in stimulating ovulation, because I really needed to stimulate it before he would leave again. So I used this for my first pregnancy, but that ended in a miscarriage, and I wasn't taking Macaroot then. So after that miscarriage, I was doing more research, and so with my first pregnancy that lasted and ended with a beautiful, healthy baby girl, I took Macaroot, this brand, and this helped to stimulate ovulation, but obviously not as quick as Vitex. So with my second pregnancy, that also ended with a beautiful big baby girl, because my husband was also leaving and I wanted to stimulate ovulation again. I used Vitex to stimulate the ovulation, and I was taking the Maca. So I was taking Macaroot 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, and I was taking Vitex. So pretty much 2 to 3 days after my period finished, I took Vitex to stimulate ovulation, and it stimulated it within 2 days. And I took Macaroot. I was taking the Macaroot from weeks before, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. I used the Clearblue digital ovulation tests, and that told me when I was ovulating. So as soon as I got the smiley face, the flashing smiley face, and the standstill smiley face, when I got the standstill smiley face, I stopped taking Vitex. I stopped it. So I just wanted to stimulate ovulation, so that's all I wanted to use it for. And I kept taking the Macaroot, okay? So I kept taking the Macaroot, and probably a month prior, I also started taking this. In fact, I've never stopped taking this. So this is vitamin code raw prenatal. So I take 3 a day, 2 in the morning, 1 in the evening. This is like raw, organic fruits and vegetables, gluten-free, dairy-free, top stuff. Okay, it's always kept my levels perfect. So I was also taking that as well. So with all of that, I fell pregnant again. So it was probably 2 weeks after we did the deed, on the standstill smiley face. So the trick is, when you see the flashing smiley for the ovulation test, do the deed. We did it 1 to 2 times a day, okay? And I would lie and put my legs up for about 10 minutes to help the sperm get to the egg. And the standstill, when we got the standstill smiley, we definitely did it 2 times in that day, okay? And I would lift my feet, my legs up. So yes, and so pretty much when the standstill smiley face came, it stays for 2 days because it's pretty much within the 2 to 3 days. So when we got the standstill smiley face, we baby danced twice in that day, twice the next day, and another time on the 3rd day, just in case. And that's enough. That was enough to fall pregnant. So that's the other thing I want to tell you girls out there, that you have to baby dance. So, and you need to do the ovulation test to pinpoint your ovulation. There's no point just winging it and thinking, yeah, we're just going to make love and yeah, I'm just going to fall pregnant. It's not as easy as that. I used to think it was easy like that, but it's not. So, I'm not a doctor, but try it. Try the steps that I've just said. You can get those supplements easily online. Google them. This is about $60 Australian. This, I can't remember, like $30 or something. You can get it from the health store, the Vitex. And the Macaroot you can get off eBay. Okay? It's pretty pricey. I think it's about $40 for this, or a little bit more. But this is like good quality. It's certified organic Maca Gold, dehydrated. So yes, strongly believe that if you follow those steps, try those supplements. They're really, really good, really healthy. They don't have any synthetic vitamins in it. It's all like whole foods, so you can't go wrong. My levels were always really good. So tell me how you go. I hope I help you, but just, what have you got to lose? Try the vitamin code. The Vitex helps stimulate ovulation, so try that 2 to 3 days after your period finishes, and do the Clear Blue digital ovulation test. They're really good at pinpointing exactly when you ovulate. They've always worked for me. And the extra thing that I took during my pregnancy that I only took 1 a day because I didn't want to overdo it, was if you're not getting enough greens in your diet, that, like, I must admit, I'm pretty good at getting greens because I have smoothies and I have juices, organic juices. So I didn't want to overdo it, but this is called Super Greens, 100% organic. You can get it off eBay as well, and they're not too expensive. I think they're around $20. But it's got spirulina, chlorella, barley grass and wheatgrass in it, and I just take, the full dosage is 5, but I didn't want to overdo it, so I just took 1. So that helps too. It's a little extra goodness for your baby. But yeah, my previous baby ended up being 9.5 pounds, and I did not expect her to be that big. But I strongly believe that Macaroot, as I've said in my previous videos, I think it prevents miscarriage because it helps to put that weight on the baby fast. And yeah, she was a big baby. I'll tell you my birth story soon enough, maybe in the next video. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.